No, hear me out here.
Yeah.
What if they're like, Brian, your wife is delicious.
Yeah.
I own every player you see out there.
Yeah.
I will give you $2 billion for one night with your wife.
$2 billion?
$2 billion. To them, that's nothing.
That's so silly because my wife would push me out of the way.
Yes.
Give me a realistic number.
It's gonna be a rough night, Bubba.
Give me a realistic number.
It ain't. It's
I'll
fun.
jump in there myself.
Hey, that billionaire is gonna whisper in her ear, "I'm not your king," and it's gonna get weird.
Hey, listen, it's $2 billion, bro.
All right.
I'm giving. If you take my left hand off,
$1 million.
$1 million. $1 million?
You do it for $1 million?
$1 million? Tax free?
Yeah, tax free.
Goes right in my bank account.
Cash.
Let me tell you something right now. Dude.
$1 million, you do
Let me
it.
tell you right now. I would say that 99% of the women out there, not the men, the women, my wife, everybody would be like, wait a minute, what do you want me to do? Bang this billionaire for the night? Shh, get out of the way, you pussy.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna get $1 billion, and that's for my kids, and that doesn't
some
make
cuck behavior right now.
It's not
Keep
cuck
going.
behavior.
That is-
It's $1 million tax free, bro.
$1 million though.
You wouldn't do it for $1 million
No,
tax free?
absolutely not.
You're a bitch, huh?
No.
What are you, all territorial? You're such a bitch.
No,
It's $1 million fucking dollars tax free, bro.
Yeah, it's
Compound the interest. We got in 7 years. We probably got $2 million. Another 7, you got 4. What the fuck are you talking about? Your kids are set for life. In case something
not
happens
off
to
a
you.
mill. Not off a mill. They're not.
If you put it in an S&P 500,
Tough.
you can just keep doubling your money. What are you talking about?
Damn, I
Compound
thought
interest.
for sure you'd turn down a mill.
Huh?
I thought for sure you'd turn down a mill.
Bro, what is wrong with you?
Dude, did you get any of those vibes? Is there any?
No.
Nothing.
No, but
those elite get weird, man.
yeah, well, so what's funny
Was
is
Diddy there?
he was not there. These were good. These are both these the people I was in that box were with have no problem getting women. They're not bad looking men.
Well, they're billionaires.
and they're billionaires,
Yeah.
and they're also cool.
Well, they could
and
be
all that
warlocks
stuff.
and it
But
doesn't-
these guys in particular are not.
Yeah.
Like my one buddy played D1 tennis in college all 4 years.
Yeah.
You know, he's 6'4". You know, he's doing just fine. There is a guy I remember a long time ago. I never forgot this. A woman was married to a man, and he was very wealthy, and he was very short. And she said, and she was drunk, and she said something like, or exactly like, "Yeah, it's great. I just can't bear to have him touch me." And I went, I was like, that's your husband. And he's got
Disaster.
yeah. And that's what's
They
going
have
on.
kids?
That you have all, yeah.
Disaster.
You've got all that money. You got all
Then
that
the kids
money.
grow up in a non-loving home.
mean,
they think
dude.
that's how relationships work.
All that
It's a
money. I
disaster.
hope it was worth it because you can't stand to be
Oh, the answer is no. It's not worth it.
touched.
No, you want to throw up because the thought of him touching you.
Touching. My buddy said to my other buddy one time, he got divorced. And he said, "When did you know it was over?" And the guy, I didn't know him very well. He goes, "When did I know it was over? When I couldn't bear to be touched by my wife. Well, I couldn't bear to have her touch
it's
me."
over.
We were laughing so hard.
so over.
It's over.
It's over.
It's over. So yeah, you can have.
I think it's weird the couples that even.
nothing.
I think it's weird the couples. You know, I'm around couples all the time that call each other by their first name.
What do you mean?
Like Steven, get over here. You know,
yeah.
instead of like babe or boo or
Yeah,
whatever.
I call my wife babe, and my son who's 2.5 is like babe,
Yeah,
babe.
because you're always saying it.
Yeah, always.
It's weird when it's like that formal, like Anthony, get over here.
I also think though,
Jesus.
it's like for a man like yourself, especially, but me too. You know, is like when you're a man and a woman finds you physically desirable. You know, when you get older, and maybe that's going to change, but if you haven't experienced where a woman is attracted to you, where you get a girl because you're attractive to her,
Yeah.
and you've never had that, and then you had to make money to get it.
That's where school shooters come from.
That's tough. It's tough.
Or if they don't become billionaires, that's where they're on Reddit.
No matter how much money you have, it's like my dad's friend. He said, "I went to my high school reunion. I bought this amazing Porsche."
just to
He goes,
flex.
"How'd it
on.
go?" He goes, "I realized I was a nerd in a Porsche."
Yeah.
He goes, "I'm still a nerd."
Yeah.
After all this
It's all
time.
good.
It just accept it. But
God, I saw this baseball player Donaldson. he was doing this. He's a stud, all star.
Yeah.
And he was like, they're like, man, his technique's flawless. And he's like, yeah, I grew up a nerd. I didn't have any friends. I had a stutter. I was always shy. So all I did is get better at baseball. He's like, I thought it'd make me cool. And he's like, and then he was like, that's him. He's like, then my brother, he's like, my older brother's my best friend. He's like, my older brother's my best friend. And then I realized that he's everybody's best friend. And I thought, fuck this world, and I'm just going to get good at baseball. And he's one of the very best.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he was like, I realized that's my brother's personality. Everyone he meets thinks they're his best friend. And I was like,
you know what my mom said?
Double down on baseball.
You know what my mom said? So
Get
I didn't
away?
realize this. I felt bad. My mom came to visit, and my mom goes to bed early. And I knew my wife was going to go to bed early with the kids. I knew they were going to bed. It was Saturday night.
Yeah.
I came back from the wedding. I hung out from 1 until 8:30, 8 o'clock with them. And then my boy Frank Grillo and Fabrizio
Frank,
Bianconi.
I love Frank,
Yes,
man.
the best. He's killing it. He's on
know.
Tulsa King. Now he's on the
I
third
love
season.
Tulsa King.
Yeah.
The new season comes out, I think, this week.
Yeah. And it's going to be sick. So Frank is,
Frank's one of my
he's
top
killing it.
5 favorite people.
Killing it.
Love him.
Yeah, and he's the best. So me and I'd invite you, but I know you won't make the drive.
No.
It's me, Frank, and Fabrizio, and we're at Via Veneto. And we had such a laugh and such good food, blah, 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 because Fabrizio's in town.
Sure.
Blah, blah, blah. But my mother says, she goes, it's incredible. I come here, I spend $1,000 to come here, and you're going to dinner. And I was like, but you go to bed. I thought you were going to bed, as usual.
gonna stay
She goes,
up
I'm
for
not. I'm staying
Yeah.
up. So I felt bad. And then she
you
told the
should.
story to my wife. She goes, it's always par for the course. We take an Uber. I take an Uber with him so I can spend time with him. And he's talking to the Uber driver the whole time about exercise and nutrition and ignoring me. And I felt so bad.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't realize I'd do that.
Yeah.
And my wife said, oh, yeah, Brian will always choose an Uber driver over you,
Yeah.
over family. And I'm like,
yeah.
damn.
It doesn't make you a bad person. That's just your personality.
Yeah, but that's not
could tell you
good.
that.
I don't know.
It's just that's you, dude.
Well, no, it's not.
It's all good,
for
but
me.
you're old enough where you can make this
just get-
change.
Yeah. Yeah. But you're not any different. Like, we have to
Yeah, I am.
talk. No,
Yeah,
but I
no,
mean,
I'm different.
I'm saying, there's a limit to what you can talk about. That's all. You zone out real quick, dude.
No, not if I'm interested.
No, I know. If you're interested, it's got to be something you're interested in.
Yeah, but my I have a good relationship with my dad and mom. They know what I'm interested in. I
Yeah.
know what they're interested in. So we have a lot, especially because I don't see. You probably see your mom more than I see my mom.
Yeah.
So when we see each other, it's so much to catch up
Yeah.
on.
But by the way, I spent all day with my mom, so it's a little bit over. I spent all day with her and everybody. I spent from 1 until 8 straight.
Yeah,
That's a lot of time.
yeah, it's a lot.
And not on my phone, but focused with everybody.
You could have gone dinner though. Piece of shit. You could. She flew from fucking
Man,
Utah, right?
you're not going to give me even,
Nah, I get it.
I don't get a pass or
Yeah, I get it. I get it, dude.